Welcome back to TV Tacoma CityLine. I'm Phaedra Redifer, and now in this segment we are joined with some beautiful ladies from the Raising Girls Foundation, and I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to our guest today. On our couch and over to the left is Sharon Chambers-Gordon. You are the founder and CEO of Raising Girls Foundation. Welcome. Thank you for being here today.
It's a pleasure.
And we have Cheri Warner. You are also with the Raising Girls leadership team. Welcome. Thanks. And Sharon Winesberry, we are also joined by you today, and you're also part of the Raising Girls leadership team. Welcome to all of you, and I cannot wait to learn more about this foundation and the important work that it's doing for our young girls. But first, you all brought a video that we'd like to share with our viewers today, so let's go ahead and get to that, and then we'll get down to business and dive into all the details. So we'll watch the video.
Raising Girls is an honor and legacy of my mom, Mary. I watched her pack baskets of care products and send to the neighbors. She would even send food. And she gave me just the impetus to see how people could be helped in our communities.
I'm committed to Raising Girls, and I'm part of the leadership team because I can remember what it was like being a teenager and the peer pressure that you're under during those years.
One of the things that we are very invested in doing is to end period poverty. Yes, I said that word, period poverty, because that's a stigma that resonates in the community where no one wants to talk about it. And we applied for a Spark grant and we got it. And we're very excited about that because it gives us $1,500 to spend on girls.
When Sharon Chambers-Gordon first shared with me her vision about raising girls, I was immediately on board with that.
I met Sharon about 5 years ago working with another local organization in Tacoma that was working with girls in the foster care system and juvenile justice programs, and we got together and would provide them with care bags.
Period poverty is a major contributor to absenteeism. Many girls miss several days of the month from school because they don't have access to personal hygiene products, which are very expensive. And when you're in a household where resources are limited, you are not going to get what you need.
There was something that happened to me when I was in junior high school when my period first begun, and I had absolutely no supplies to be able to take care of myself personally.
Raising Girls, wow, what a great foundation to be a part of. This organization is empowering our young ladies on their femininity.
We are very excited because we are partnering with Tacoma Public Schools, where we're going to be able to serve a lot more girls. We are going to be serving 11 schools, 6 middle schools, and 5 high schools, where there is the most need with the most underserved students.
What an awe-inspiring video. How can you say no to participating and getting involved? This work is absolutely needed. It's a necessity and certainly an opportunity for us women to really rally behind young girls who really truly need that support. And I commend and applaud all of you for the work that you're doing. And Sharon, it really starts with you and the reasons why you got involved and founded the foundation. Tell us a little bit more about that from your perspective.
Well, over the years, I have seen the need in our various communities that I have lived, and I have tried to help in my own way. I started the program because I wanted to honor my mother, who was a community leader, and I watched her do the very things that I wanted to emulate. And so she was doing stuff in her community, and I wanted to honor her by having Raising Girls Foundation, because it gives young girls a voice, the voice that they don't have, to share for them the community needs that we have, and that there is a strong sense that it doesn't happen here in Tacoma or wider communities, but it does. And so we want girls to have access to hygiene products, and that's our goal.
And what a gift that your mom gave you, and I'm sure you've each had a woman of influence in your life to be able to emulate those types of behaviors and actions that you want to partake in to help those who need a voice, right? And I think that's just amazing. And Sharon, who do you serve? So I heard in the video that there are definitely schools that are involved, but who particularly are you serving?
So our commitment is to serve students in the high schools and middle schools. And we are partnering with Tacoma Public Schools, as we said in the video, but we're also partnering with Boys and Girls Club. And initially, we are focusing on the east side. Metro Parks just built a wonderful 55,000 square foot community center there, and there are about 150 girls to be served, and so we're committed to focusing on them first. We also partner with Arts Connect through Hilltop Artists, and we serve girls in the juvenile justice programs and foster care as well, and other local smaller organizations.
And what I think is so powerful based on what you just shared is that we are better together.
Yes.
And one thing that Tacoma does right, day in and day out, is that we forge those partnerships, we bond together because we all recognize that we are truly better together. And our Tacoma community and our residents, they are feeling that, they're living that, and it's attributable to people like you and the work that you're doing.
Yes.
And I think this is just a fabulous foundation, and it has so many benefits to it. And Cheri, tell us a little bit about why this foundation is so important to you personally.
Well, again, it's about empowering the young ladies out there in the community and letting them know that we're here for them, and we know that, you know, the struggles that they have as young ladies in period poverty, as Sharon calls it, is a real thing, and everybody experiences it in one form or a fashion, and having the educational piece there and having the products there to help them through that particular time in their life where it could be life-changing for, you know, various reasons. So,
and I can imagine the work that each of you is doing and those who you're attracting to help you all deliver your work, it really it resonates with each of you in different ways and different shapes. And Sharon, for you, can you tell us a little bit about why this work is important to you personally?
When I was coming along and growing up and first started my period, I wish there was a Raising Girls organization where I could get supplies. There was a horrible story that took place when I was in school. My period came, I had absolutely no supplies whatsoever. And so I had to travel from school to my house. And it was such an embarrassing situation to be able to travel less than 2 hours to get back home. And I had stained my clothes, just a whole 9 yards. And then trying to maneuver to get out of school. I mean, it was so humiliating every time I think about that moment that, you know, I say, oh, you know, it's just horrible.
And
well,
no
you don't
one should
have
to go through that.
That's right.
That's
absolutely
right.
Nobody.
And great for you to recognize that and to be able to change that outcome for so many young girls. And,
yes.
and again, that's why you do what you do and why we all do what we do. And
yes.
Sharon, can you tell us how many people on average you're serving a year, and are you seeing this trend rise?
So last year we served 250 girls through that juvenile justice program and foster care, and then on the east side. This year we're hoping to more than quadruple that amount, because now we have signed a memorandum of understanding with Tacoma Public Schools, and we are so excited about that because it gives us access to the girls that need us. And we are able to get bags into those 11 schools, 6 middle schools and 5 high schools, and we'll be able to get them to the nurses, to the counselors, so girls will know just where to go.
And that is so important to align ourselves with this school district. I know Metro Parks does a great job as well, and that's really where our touch points are, and providing the access is just critical to delivering the work that you all do. And Cheri, what types of products are needed?
Oh, it's a great question. Full-size products, not the hotel-size ones, but full-size tampon, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, all of these things that make a young lady feel valued and pretty. So full-size products of any kind, hygiene-wise. So.
And Sharon, so recognizing what Cheri has just shared with us, how can the community take hold and really make an impact, and how can they help?
Well, what they could do is we have a Facebook site, and so what they could do is immediately go on to raisinggirls.org on Facebook and find our site, and there's a site to donate products as well as money. Yeah, so that we could buy those products that the young ladies have needs of. So we make it very easy for people to donate. Yes.
And isn't that the biggest piece,
That's
that we
the
all
biggest
need to make
piece.
it easy?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
this is obviously not just a one-off. This is not a, we just raise this many, get this many full-size products and our work is done. It's an ongoing project.
Yes.
And Sharon, tell us how this program is to be sustainable, not just in Tacoma, but in the outer areas as well.
Yes, so we started by applying for a grant through the Greater Tacoma Community Foundation, and we received that, and we're very excited. And we're hoping to do the same thing with other foundations, to approach them, ask them if they would fund us. We're going to connect with different organizations that they actually donate products, so we're going to ask for that as well. And we're hoping that this will be replicated in cities and other school districts across the state of Washington, maybe even the United States, where this is an intentional way to help girls who are embarrassed to talk about it. They don't have what they need, and they don't know how to share that need, so we're trying to be their voice in the community to do that.
That is just wonderful. And so you mentioned that there is a specific website, the Facebook page, I believe, that people can go to. And I think, too, that really to engage a volunteer base, whatever that may look like, whether they donate products or they lend a helping hand, it's just like what you said, Sharon, is making it just easy and seamless so that whatever you're able to commit to and contribute to, it just has to be easy. And so would you recommend viewers go to the website and to the Facebook page to learn more information on how to go about participating?
Certainly. Our website is raisinggirls.org. It has a big donate button there, so we want people to click that, and we're able to come to pick up products if they can connect with us via Facebook. We have an email that they can connect with us, and so they can help us help girls.
I appreciate each one of you being here today. This is really, truly commendable work, and the voice and the support that you're providing these young women, it sets the stage for what will come to them in the future, and it's important for them to feel supported day in and day out in whatever capacity. So congratulations to all of you, and I wish all of you the best of luck with this program. I have no doubt that it will continue to be successful and that our young women will see the benefits of this. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll have you back here real soon.
Thank you.
Love it.
So don't go away. We'll be back with the with the Ted Brown Music Outreach Program. Don't go away. We'll be right back.